Yo guys, welcome back to another podcast episode. Today I got the boys again. Another debutant on the couch. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Chris Nelson. Um, yeah, I'm very thrilled to be here.
Um,
It's an achievement.
what team do you support?
I support Manchester United.
Okay, you belong here. Okay, so just have a couple of topics. We have a Liverpool fan here, but obviously we
We
always
belong here.
started with the best team in the world, United. Unfortunately, things are not going the way we wanted to. I want to hear your input before we get to know the rival fan. What do you make of United's start so far? Like,
Um,
how did you feel going into the season, and how's it going for you at the moment?
I expected much better at the start of the season, but right now I feel depressed because team is not performing.
Unfortunately,
And I mean, you expect better.
with the
because-
signings we made and
Exactly.
everything, I was very optimistic, but
What's the 9.5?
Lazy.
our signings, okay, we go to the signings first. We started Xerxes. When we brought him in, I was a bit scratching my head when he explained that he's not a 10 or a 9, a 9.5, but he scored like close to 20 goals for Bologna last season. So I was a bit confused, but I always give players the benefit of the doubt because remember it took Hoyland till December to score his first goal, and then he went on a run for like 5-6 games scoring.
Yeah.
I mean, he's improved now. He's looking Hoyland's looking like a better striker, but the point I'm trying to make is let's not judge, and especially with United's poor run of form at the moment, like I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll give him his first season, and then the second season I'll go hard on him. Like because with what United's trying to do now, you have to be ruthless. Because look at, for example, like Anthony, perfect example. Like he started very well, and then second season
The
and
downfall.
now I want him out. Like
Yeah.
and then the luck. Okay, I can't say anything bad about the luck because he's been good.
He's
Been a
putting
bit.
in solid performances.
He's been a bit iffy, like 1 or 2 games, but he looks like a player willing to die for the badge. Mazraoui, I'm actually very surprised about. Like, I always said, Wan Bissaka, I didn't want that guy to leave you. I love that guy because he's good to have in your team, but it's a pain to verse him because you're not. There's
Because of the
19
way defense.
the way defense,
Yeah.
but understood we want to progress and like he can do everything defending wise, but going forward, Wan Bissaka is like no. So I understood Mazraoui can do both, so we needed that. And then Lenny Yoro, like I was happy when we signed him because
But
he's injured, man. He's injured.
Unfortunately, he
He
got
played in
injured.
the preseason only.
He got injured, but we knew about the injury. You paid for the potential. 18 years old, Real Madrid wanted him. That's how you know star power. Like
You can say that about anybody. Real Madrid
true,
wanted Pino when he was 18. They
And
let
then-
him go.
I understand, but
Look at what's his name? Mourinho. That
Mourinho.
not from South America. The striker.
Mariano.
Yeah, look at him. They wanted
I
him.
understand, but
18
But
years
look
old.
at him now.
you paying for
Look
the
at him now.
potential.
They paid for potential.
So we can't judge him. Bro has not even touched pitch in the Premier League yet, so we can't judge it. But I'll give him and Ugarte, like I don't have anything to say at the moment because
The missing piece.
he hasn't had a preseason. For when he was at PSG, he did not have a preseason. He only played for his country, so and he needs to adjust to the Premier. He doesn't speak a word of English, so
And I'm sure, and you can see by the way he played for the past few games, he put in a few solid performances.
but he still looks
Like
a yard
last
That's
off.
not the piece he's looking for.
Like last night.
And speaking of last night, this video is going up next week Wednesday. So yeah, today's Friday. Last night, Mazraoui in the 10, like
Best game in the world.
That
like I told Ethan before we started filming. I understand because if you don't have Bruno in your midfield and you have Eriksen, you losing a lot of legs. I know Ugarte can cover the spaces, but he can't do it alone. And if, imagine you had to play a midfield of Casemiro, Ugarte, and Eriksen. Ugarte is gonna have to probably run his socks off for a whole 90, and we couldn't allow that. So I understood why I played him in midfield, especially in the 10 to like combat because we know Fred is energy for days. Amrabat is a good midfielder. So if we were gonna let those two play, I don't think we would have come out with a draw. Like the game could have been so much different. So I understand where you come, but like you said, you could have played Ahmad in the 10. Like
Yeah.
I don't think it would have worked. I understand the creativity part, like he would have created, but
But he's played it before though. That's
I,
the thing.
I understand he's played there before, but like I said, you have Ericsson, Ericsson is not going to be running around because his heart might collapse one way or the next. But yeah,
Why do you say like that?
but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like
Yo.
you are not getting dirty work from Ericsson. You're getting it from Mukati, but you can't do two people's jobs, especially for someone that has not had a preseason. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, there's still a lot that needs to be done in the United team. I think with couple of signing. Like one thing that is working on my nerves, Ten Hag, is being stubborn again. He's not playing Amadiala. You can see that Rashford and Garnacho is looking tired, but he won't play Amad and he's starting Anthony over him. Like, what is your? I don't have any words.
My take yesterday when I saw that substitution, I was thinking to myself, bro, what are you doing? Because game after game after game, you're constantly taking Rashford off and you're not bringing Amadiala on, which he brings creativity to the team.
And he's something different. Like,
Which you saw a lot at the end of last season with the impact that he had.
and in pre-season, like,
Exactly.
Bro was our best player in pre-season, but he's still not given the chance. I understand that Garnacho is star boy, Rashford, but at United, you have to be ruthless. You're being ruthless with the wrong players. Like Rashford has been trash last season and this season at times.
Yeah,
But
whole season so far.
At times.
Nah, this season
At times.
like look
So,
at the weekend
at
against Brentford,
times.
did you see that ball he gave Garnacho? Like,
There's one game how much.
but exactly, that is the problem. Ten Hag see Rashford put in one good performance, and then he's like, oh, it's gonna change. Then he's playing for the next 3 games.
I think he thinks he's like Salah. No, he can be trash whole game. Let him be one thing one. The whole game changes.
And we already have Bruno for that. Like,
But
you
then
can't have a
again,
few.
Rashford and Salah is on a different level.
Yeah, I'm saying he thinks he can do that impact. Like
Bro-
if you have Messi
bro's
on the
not
field
him. Bro's
and
not
Messi's
him.
walking, just do one thing, the whole game change.
Bro's not him.
What do you think has to change? Like a few things that has to change by United, like
Maybe
from your personal opinion.
probably the way they're trying to play, because I mean, okay. So we started the season off with a right back playing left back, and that
The
didn't
left
work.
back, the left back problem.
That didn't
Unfortunately, that's
But then,
out of Ten Hag's control.
no, but then again, you have a left back that is in the academy that wants to play and is not giving him a chance.
I understand that, but remember, people always look for a scapegoat, especially at United. So if we lose a game and that youngster is playing, I know Harry Hamas, if he's playing and we lose, who do you think they're gonna look to? They're gonna pile the pressure so much that he's gonna crumble and then turn into Brandon. Perfect example. Turn into Brandon Williams, and then his confidence gets shot, and then once upon a time he was the best young bowler coming from the academy. He's no more at the team. Like, it's small things that can derail a player, especially an academy player. Like,
Now why can't they have the trust they had in him? Like they have a Kobe.
because Kobe,
Think about it. They threw Kobe in, everyone's like trust, he's the next thing. But no one, they didn't put a lot of pressure on him. I can't do it the same with the mass.
I understand, but remember, okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but playing midfield next to Casemiro is a whole different ball game to playing left back.
Yeah, you're
Like,
picking up experience.
You playing with someone that can understand where you're coming from. Like, if you playing next to Casemiro, there's a lot of guidance that go into it. But playing left back in a defense that is changing, especially last season, that is changing every single week, because it was not evidence. It was not evidence. Exactly,
Yeah.
we had like what 12. I think we had 20, 25 different backlines last season or something along those lines. So it was going to be changing like that, because one week, Harry Hamas, for example, we're speaking about him, could have Martinez guiding him. Next week, you have Johnny Evans guiding him. They both give him different stuff, and then at the end of the day, he doesn't know what to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I understand, because look at Barca, for example. They trust the youngsters wholeheartedly. But when it comes to United, I think it's just 10 times more. Like, especially in England, the fans are brutal. Like, they don't care who you are. Like, look, Kobe started the season a bit iffy, and people were already not
Season 1,
not criticizing him, but already like saying, "Oh, he's gonna fall." But that, unfortunately, one good game against United and Craven was better. Like, come on now, we all know Kobe is the GOAT. Come on. Brost made his debut in November and played in the Euro final 6 months later. Like, name me a player that's ever gonna do that ever again.
No player.
Lamine?
No.
Nah,
No, but to be fair,
He had all season.
no, listen. To be fair, he made his debut not last season, the season before under Xavi. So
Xavi was last year the manager though.
yeah, but at the back end of the season when he just turned 16, Xavi gave him his debut, and then last season he broke out when they sold Dembele. But yeah,
So
what do you think? What's the future for United this season? Like, what is your expectations?
He needs to give the players a chance to express himself properly and give those a chance on the bench. And
Definitely.
I mean, you can't be playing players that are playing ass week in and week out
True.
and expect results, because you're not gonna get far. And I mean, a team that wants to challenge for titles and win the Champions League, but this is the performances that they put in week and week out.
What did I now want to say? Ethan, since you're a rival fan, no point in speaking about Liverpool because Liverpool is doing good. What do you have to say about United's
start.
Yeah, start.
Look now. I think we chose the wrong ball, dude.
Oh, on the slot. To be fair, I said at the beginning of the season that Liverpool was gonna take time for them to adjust without Klopp, life after Klopp, because like we struggled after Fergie. I thought like it's gonna be the same, but
the difference is Klopp left the foundation.
yeah, I'm now gonna say Fergie didn't, unfortunately didn't, because the players that he had in his last season, they were all retiring. So yeah,
Klopp left, it was what youngsters. It was a mixed bunch. That's why everyone understood it really. The only thing that was changed is position based.
What did I say? So yeah, let's go up to the Champions League. Like I'm intrigued, even though my team unfortunately is not in the Champions League. I'm intrigued by it, especially with what's going on. Like you're getting the Villa, that's a good one. Like 3 wins from 3.
The performances.
The Giant Killers, Lille won Madrid last week, and they won Atletico in the week. Like, I just want predictions. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Who do you think is gonna make the fight? Especially with this new format. Like, I understand it, but it doesn't make sense. Who's first? Villa's first. Then Liverpool. So Liverpool and Villa's only 2 teams with 3 wins from 3. Yeah.
I feel like Villa's gonna go far, definitely.
I think they're gonna go
if
far.
they keep playing the way that they're playing right now.
Bro, and they literally have the best 2 strikers. Best super sub since Ole Gunnar also. Like, come on now, John Duran. Like, bro, every time he comes on, bro, he's scoring. Yeah.
But it also could be his purple patch.
But you don't I don't think you define purple patch coming off. Okay, maybe it is, but it's different from coming off the bench than to starting for me. Like, maybe the players are tired, yeah. But okay, he started in the week against Ballon and he scored.
We'll see how it goes. Some patches lost, then some is a one season.
Villa is a
wicket challenge, 1 season wonder.
I think I said at the beginning of the season in one of my predictions that people must watch out for Villa. Another team that's also doing bad, I support them, Bayern Munich. I don't know what is.
Okay, look, in the league they performing actually.
Yeah.
The way they're playing, but when it comes to the Champions League, I don't know.
And
in the week's result with Barcelona, I didn't
the unbeaten. 5. What is it? 4-1, 5-1.
4-1.
Yeah. So, who do you think is winning the Champions League? And
strong contenders right now would be Barca. I think
Barca is cooking, and yeah. Speaking of Barca, tomorrow is the El Clasico. What did I say? For the first time in probably a long time since Messi and Ronaldo, I'm excited for this El Clasico because like both teams are, performing. I think, on the same level. Especially Barcelona has been better than they've been in a very long time. The youngsters are performing. Lamine, Rafinha, Lewandowski, they're all firing again. You are Barca, Real Madrid?
Real Madrid.
Nah, you're up now. Barca's come on now. Barca is the like. Speaking of Real Madrid, what do you have to say about Mbappe's start to?
8 goals. 8 goals
Yeah, but penalties.
since the start of the season. Oh, come on.
But performances
Yeah, but
wise,
no,
like
performance is not being great.
Okay, yeah, it would be difficult to adjust to all the pressure. I mean, with having
but he doesn't have a
Bellingham,
price tag. That's the thing.
Vinicius, Rodrigo, and all the other big names
Stats
there.
9,
7,
7 goals.
7 goals. It's 8.
8,
8
8
goals.
goals to
It's 8
just
goals.
Oh,
10.
But I
10.
mean,
He
if
doesn't
you
have a price tag, so there's no pressure on him, and he doesn't have an icon. Okay, number 9 is iconic, but like he
Who was it?
basically has no weight on him, like the Vinny with the number 7, Bellingham with the number 5.
so
And
The
so
lost
far
weight
he's
on the
been.
number
so you're
9 was
basically
wrong.
saying there's no weight on Benzema
I'm not
because he
saying.
had
Oh, I forgot about
because he had
Benzema,
that
and that's
number.
yeah. Oh, I forgot about him. That's why he's also one of the most underrated people. But yeah, I just think that okay, maybe it's a give him time. But Bellingham hit the ground running last season. But now he also had this.
Even now.
Yeah.
But he's playing deeper now. Last season he was the false 9 striker.
But now he's playing as an actual midfielder. He's
As
I
a-
don't think he,
As a box-to-box
but I don't think
midfielder.
that
and he's not doing anything.
I don't think
great.
that that's his role anymore. Like last season showed that put him as close to the other teams' poles as possible. Like playing him in midfield, you're not getting the best out of him. Like he's a game winner. He can get you goals and all that stuff. So
Okay, but
Like him
But-
just play him as the cam.
the way he
But he's
played
playing
at
as a six.
Dortmund, which was box-to-box, and he performed.
Yeah.
I
That is why
I
they
guess,
bought
but
him.
his numbers wasn't like his goals and stuff wasn't so high. Like what did he get? 20 goals last season, close to
Yeah.
20.
But the reason they bought him wasn't for goals.
It was for
his work rate.
yeah, for the
Yeah,
work
but-
rate.
They saw what they got out of him last season. They played him higher up, which was not the case because I think Benzema left last season, so they obviously
Yeah.
and they brought in Hosselu and they needed a striker, but and his goal scoring ability is class. But I just feel like no, I wouldn't say wasted because he is so good in the box to box. But like I mean, they could have okay, but you obviously want to fit in your Rodrigo, Vinny,
Mbappe,
all those players. Like
Valverde.
I wouldn't want to be Ancelotti. I would not want to be him because how do you
Leading
keep it?
all that players. You
Fact.
must look at the defense.
But then again,
Basically a FIFA team.
Facts.
better than PSG's FIFA team because I actually win stuff. But yeah, predictions for the game.
Barca win 3-1.
Ah, so
Nah, I
it-
wouldn't say that. I would say look the way both teams are playing right now. I can't taste it for a draw.
Nah.
I wouldn't want to draw Barca win.
Barca win.
Rafinha to score because Rafinha is on form. He's best
Lamine is
Brazilian
I'd
winger.
say Mbappe gets the winner.
Nah, in the first half.
You never know. Never know.
Barca come back.
Okay, so the last thing that I want to speak about, I think the Ballon d'Or is on Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah.
Wednesday,
It's Monday.
Monday.
Because Bernie still said you want all Brazilians to be backing him on Monday.
So, do you think that Vinny is the one deserve to win it? Like the requirement, the standard has become so low, or post Messi and Ronaldo. Like,
Mm.
do you think? Okay, you obviously gonna say yes, but does he
No,
actually
no.
deserve?
I have a fair opinion on it because yeah, Rodrigo, he's in class for City. He's won the
Or everything basically.
the Euro,
Yeah.
Premier League, Champions League, basically everything. So you have to reward those type of accolades. So, but also Vinny on the other hand, he's been performing all season long, last season, and constantly
I just
performing.
don't.
At this point, it's become like stats wise for the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's stats wise because Vinny's stats last season
Which is bad.
is not out of this world.
Compared to what Messi and Ronaldo were putting up to get a trophy.
Mm.
Come on now. Like what 91 goals in a year. In a calendar year.
I think Vinny's gonna get it, but I really think that Rodri.
He deserves it really. Coming from a United supporter and
Nah, I'm being
And you can say,
non-biased.
and saying that he
Not
deserves
win,
it.
but can be up in one of the contenders.
I think the top three now is Vinny, Rodri,
Rodrigo.
Carvalho.
Mm.
That's my
Ronaldo
top three.
also won. And
You see, that's what I'm
performances.
saying. So,
But when last season defender won it?
you
Closest was when that.
Maldini. Did you win it? No.
not Maldini,
Nah,
Cannavaro, it's Cannavaro 2004.
Look when last it was.
Yeah,
True.
20 years ago.
Yeah, so thank you guys. That's the end. Thank you,
Thank you,
Kishon.
Brooklyn.
Another debut yet again. Thank you, Ethan. mindset on the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, we out.